Hello.
Hello.
Across the South Coast, live from Solent University, you're listening to Solent Sports News.
Good morning, it's 11:30, I'm Ben Isaac Phillips and these are your Solent Sports News headlines. Under fire Liverpool manager Arne Slot remains confident in keeping his job after a humiliating 4-1 defeat to PSV. The Dutchman has claimed his concern is turning form around, not his job security, despite 9 losses in his last 12 games. The Reds will now look forward to Sunday, where they travel to the London Stadium with hopes to turn form around against a weak West Ham side. Ahead of Liverpool's trip to West Ham, we've spoken to West Ham fan Harman Gotra.
Right, so West Ham versus Liverpool on Sunday is a bigger match than it seems. Both managers need to win to try and kickstart their season. Nuno Espirito Santos will want to bring the fans back to their home ground as they need to win at home. So a crucial game in the Hammers' mission to stay above the drop zone really. Arne Slot will be keen to bring Liverpool early season form back after a poor spell recently has seen them plummet into a bottom half. A loss for Slot would also pile under pressure and see his job even more insecure than it already reportedly is. The score prediction will be 2-1 win for West Ham.
Arsenal's immense start to the season continues after a dominant 3-1 win over German giants Bayern Munich at home. The Gunners have lost once in all competitions this season and show no sign of slowing down after a commanding display against a previously undefeated Bayern Munich. The Gunners' boss Mikel Arteta was delighted by his side's performance.
I have to praise our players because I think they had an incredible match against, in my opinion, the best team in Europe, and individually we were immense.
The other English teams have had fairly poor results in this week's Champions League, but on a more positive note, Chelsea was sublime in a 3-0 win over Barcelona, with Brazilian wonderkid Estevão shining. However, Tottenham's poor defensive showing saw them slump to a 5-3 defeat to the holders PSG. Newcastle were also beaten in France against Marseille after a Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang brace, and Manchester City faltered, losing 2-0 at home to Bayer Leverkusen. Newcastle are set to launch a formal complaint to the French police after the Geordie fans were met with aggression. The Premier League club believes that the French police were unnecessary and disproportionately forceful, both before and after the Toons' 2-1 loss to Marseille. These concerns have been reported to UEFA, the French police, and to Marseille's club officials. To the F1, Max Verstappen has closed the gap to Lando Norris to only 24 points in the race for the World Championship title. Heading into the final 2 races, there are 58 points up for grabs, meaning there is plenty of potential for late drama to earn the Dutchman his 5th consecutive title. Norris's McLaren partner Oscar Piastri is also 24 points behind his partner and could take the win. To the Ashes, England are putting in extra training ahead of their test match in Brisbane. The 3 Lions will be putting in extra work after their dismal second innings display in their 2-day defeat in the first test in Perth. Former England captain Nasser Hussain believes they should not play practice games with the Lions as they are inexperienced and not the same level as other international teams.
Or you must go and play that 2-day game because it will look so bad if you then go to the Gabba and lose. You don't do things because you think it's going to look bad if you lose. You do things because you think it's the best way to prepare a side to win.
That's all from us this hour. I'll be back at 12:30. Remember, you can keep up to date 24 hours a day on our website, which is solentsportsnews.com.